Hey, Okie Dingo here. So I got another GK kit sent to me. Just arrived, literally like 10 minutes ago. The mailman came. So a user on my Sanada Yukimura video for the unboxing, he asked me if I would do an unboxing of the Fate/Stay Night Saber Robot. So it took a little bit for me to find this kit, but I found it. And it got shipped from Hong Kong from gkhobby.com. And here it is. So let's do an unboxing. All right, so let's crack this open. The last two kits that I've built have been Model Bingo, which have been pretty superb quality, especially the Sanada Yukimura, which, just a little preview, it's about 3/4 of the way done. I just painted some more of the gold stuff. Gotta let it rest for a little bit, and then I do some reverse washing and masking and painting on that. But it's coming along real nicely. The kit itself was just beautiful. It was not a lot of work to clean it up. So I'm not sure about this one since it's not Model Bingo. So it might be a lot of work. It might be a lot, to get it smooth. But here we go. So find a nice edge. And this is the Saber Wing robot. I think they forgot the T. It's made by Universal Century, is the GK company for this conversion. Nothing really else in the box, just that right there. All right, first we got some directions. And inventory, of course. So it looks like you actually get some kanji writing, which is going to be water slides, and then some eyes. So what I read was that there's different faces. Let's see if I can see it in the book real quick. I don't see it, but I guess there's different faces. So it's not only just this mask, but you can also put the eyes on there. All right. It's a orange resin, which the last two that I've done have been yellow, but it doesn't matter, the color. So it appears to be pretty good. So there's the face, some hair. So this looks like it's from like another kit. Maybe some more hair pieces. Yeah, this is all hair. All right, put that aside. This is the main stuff. Everything is separated, which I wish Model Bingo would do this. Model Bingo just shoves everything into a bag, and a lot of the points get broken. I think just because they're smacking around on each other the whole time in transit. So I'm assuming those pieces go together. I'm looking at the picture because I actually don't know this kit. When I was told about it, I looked it up, and it's a really, really cool looking kit. So I had no problem, purchasing it and building it. It's based off of the Wing Zero Custom, which I have on order and should be here any day from Yodobashi. Sword is a bit bent, which is fine. When that happens with resin, it's pretty easy. You just boil some water, stick it in there for just a little bit, and then you take it out and just kind of manipulate it to how you want. And once it cools, it'll be back in the shape that it's supposed to be. So some flashing on these parts. These look like more like inner frame parts, so that doesn't really matter. It's pretty smooth. The detail's fairly good. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, there's yeah, the detail's fairly nice. This detail right here is pretty washed out, as you can see. One side looks like it's kind of missing. It's probably because this is a recast, because it seems to be an older kit. So what they do is they make the kits, they cast them. So the first casts are usually pretty decent. And then what they do is they recast off of the cast. They make a cast from the cast. So then obviously each cast, the quality just degrades. Let's pick these up. It's actually really smooth, so I'm very happy about that. I was afraid there was going to be a lot of texture on here that I was just going to have to sand a bunch of. Backsides, whatever. These pieces will all get cut off. Okay, so looks to be pretty decent quality. There's actually sheath, I believe. Yeah, so this is going to be a sheath for the sword. I'm not sure about how good that's going to look. Obviously, this is going to have to be glued and molded together. So the thing that sucks about resin is you have to use super glue to stick it together. You can't just use like regular cement like you would on a plastic kit and let it kind of melt together. You got to use super glue, so on something like this you got to be pretty quick. Unless I can find another way to fill it. Detail is fairly decent. You know, there's some stuff up there that's filled in. See this side. The same on the other side. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's take out these face pieces. See what these are. I think it's hair. Yep, so it is. It's hair. Which is really interesting because the manual does not say anything about like the alternate version from what I saw when I just skimmed through. It actually doesn't say much. It doesn't say much of anything. So this is going to be a GK kit, kind of like the Barbatos that I did, where they give you all the parts and most of them you kind of have to guess. So obviously this is the head. I can tell that's that visor piece and the face mask. This looks like a neck piece. Possibly, yeah, the arms. They printed it upside down. So these are the hands, or the lower arms, legs, obviously. Yeah, so this kit's going to be a little bit of work trying to figure out, you know, exactly what to do with everything. This is a more inventory sheet, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm up for the challenge, so it seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. It's not going to be too complex because you can usually tell by pictures where majority of stuff goes, and you just kind of figure it out from there. But yeah, it's a nice looking kit. So the Yukimura I should be done by next week. Like I said, I'm just got done painting these pieces, and I'm letting them set up. They're actually still wet. And then once it's done, I gotta mask and paint red, or some of the other parts I have to mask and then paint, or not mask, but paint black, like these parts, and then reverse wash, so where you rub off the raised pieces. Yeah, so be looking forward to the build on this kit. I'll try to do some work in progresses while I'm building it. All right, thanks a lot. See ya.